OGTV 45, tapping in. Now today I want to talk about a very sensitive subject in the Black American community. We have all either been victims of this or guilty of it. I myself have been both. I'm going to allow someone far more educated than myself to explain this to you. I bring to you Dr. Frances Cress Welsing on colorism.
The closer you are to white, the more acceptable you are. So that, for example, all of us learned as we were growing up in the black community, if you are black, stay back. If you are brown, stick around. If you are yellow, you're mellow. And if you're white, you're right. And the appreciation of an individual, even within the black group itself, was very often based on the relative absence of skin pigmentation. And even within families, children thought that they were ugly if they were darker. And families, parents have said that to children. Even now, people want to know when a baby is just born in the hospital, some of the first questions that are asked by the black parents about the child or the black family members, is it light skin and does it have straight hair? To know how much value we're going to put on this new baby. Because within the framework of the culture in which we live, the closer you are to white, the more you're considered beautiful.
I made a video about a week ago about a brother, Sarah Sutton-Seti, and I made a comment, a light-skinned comment in that video, and it seemed to offend some people. It upset some people to the point to where about 10 to 12 people actually unsubscribed from my channel due to me making that statement.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not color struck in any way or anything like that, but I just find it odd that it's always a high yellow piss color brother that want to go back to Africa the loudest. He wants to stand on that soapbox and scream black power the loudest. It's always a high yellow nigga, as if, you know, your lack of or your little melanin deficiency, you know, makes you feel insecure or something, to the point where you have to verbalize how black you are at all times because maybe inside you don't feel that you look that black.
Now, I'm not going to recant that statement. I'm going to stand 10 toes down on what I said. And I'm going to let this sister right here tell you how she sees it. And I'm going to tell you exactly why I agree with her. And then we can have a discussion about whether or not you feel I'm right or wrong.
Colorism is an oppressed mentality. And yes, women who say, oh, I only like dark-skinned men, that's that light-skinned shit. Light-skinned men get feminine, are colorists. And I'm going to reinstate this again, even though I said the shit a month ago. But y'all clearly didn't see the shit, so here we go again, once again. For some reason, within the black community, light skin is equated to femininity and dark skin is equated to masculinity, which is why most black women like dark men and most men in general like light women. I'm not one-sided when it comes to the shit. Y'all talk about we trying to make everything colorism, and the shit is colorist. Because what y'all don't understand, it's okay for a motherfucker to have their preference, but once your preference is based upon skin tone solely instead of race, bitch, you're colorist. You're going off the color of a motherfucking skin, not a motherfucker race. You like black women, but you don't like black dark women. Bitch, that's colorist. Simple as that, and it's fine. Everybody don't gotta like me. I ain't gotta be everybody's cup of tea, but ain't no bitch gonna play with me. At least not without me speaking about it. And yes, my lace is lifting. Bitch, I've been working all goddamn day for 6 hours straight. I don't give a fuck. We as a whole need to do better. But the problem when it comes to this colorist shit, when it comes to dark-skinned women, everybody gets sensitive as fuck. But when bitches be talking crazy about light-skinned dudes, everybody just look past that. I done even had niggas come up to me telling me, oh, I don't like light-skinned women. Woo, woo, woo. They think they all that. Bitch, you think you getting some cool points from me? What you think you finna butter me up because I'm dark skinned? You think I don't like light skinned bitches, or I'm gonna get happy that you don't like light skinned bitches because I'm dark? No, the shit is not okay, and that's why we divided now. And y'all like to, when it come to racism, black people be so but always making fucking excuses when it come to colorists. If a motherfucker single a motherfucker out because the color of their skin, whether they mean harm or not, because the dude who I felt like was being colorist towards me, I don't feel like he meant any harm at all. But the shit was still colorist. You can't. It is what it is.
A lot of y'all may not like this, but I believe in my heart that it is my birthright to talk shit about light-skinned people. And I'm going to tell you why. This is my grandmama. This is my little light-skinned daddy. This is me with my daddy and my siblings. As you can see, I am literally and figuratively the black sheep of the family. I grew up with a very high yellow, very light-skinned family. My father's maternal side of the family is extremely yellow. I got a lot of my humor, my ability to make jokes and snap back with insulting retorts from within my family. Now you seen my daddy, my little brother, and my sister. Can you imagine what a me versus the whole house beef sound like when I get the microphone? See, that's what's wrong with you high yellow, piss color motherfuckers. You light bright, damn near white motherfuckers. Y'all think y'all better than everybody cause y'all niggas is red. Fuck you red motherfucker. Then here come the little karate nigga trying to put hands and feet on me. I would get a lot of peasy head jokes from niggas who hair look like Albie Shore. In my family, I heard every negative thing that light-skinned, high yellow people who feel a closeness or association to whiteness can say about dark-skinned people in my family. I feel like I have a right to talk shit about light-skinned people. I've been doing this my whole life. I've been fighting this battle by myself. I am the black one. As light as I am, you can see for yourself by the pictures, I am the black one. Look at me here with all my first cousins. What does it say in the caption that I put this years ago? Too many light-skinned niggas in my family down south. I don't even like taking pictures with them niggas. I feel like I'm in an R&B group. Trauma is real. Don't get me wrong. I love my family. I will lay something down behind my family. But I know right is right and wrong is wrong. And I heard cringe-worthy things being said about dark-skinned neighbors, dark-skinned people all around the public from my family. I knew right from wrong as a child. Whatever the adults did in front of me, I knew whether it was right or wrong. I could feel it. I knew some of the things that were said about darker-skinned black people wasn't right. And then the next thing you know, I'm hearing, get your black ass out my refrigerator. Bring your black ass in here and clean this bathtub. Get your black ass in. Thought y'all don't like black people. You tell my little brother bring his red ass over here. I ain't never heard nobody in my life tell my little brother bring his black ass nowhere. That nigga is officially red. But y'all keep calling me black ass. And my cousins make a joke on me, a clown me. These niggas all light skinned. You hit them and beat them up. The motherfuckers bruise like fruit. You can't even deny it. Say you ain't sock him. Then you finna get a whooping. Then my daddy, this little karate nigga, this little light-skinned, green-eyed karate nigga used to kick my ass every single day. I used to get beat up by a light-skinned man. So when I grew up and got in the street, I made a vow to myself, I wouldn't let no light-skinned niggas whoop my ass. And I didn't. Unless you know a little light-skinned karate nigga, you don't know how sick they really are. My daddy used to come to my school and put karate on me. And the crazy part is, not one time did the school ever call the police on him. And it didn't happen one time. It happened multiple times. It happened so many times, I'm beginning to believe that they're co-conspirators in it. I might have $1 million lawsuit against Richland County School District number 1. My father came up to Greenview Elementary School when I was in 5th grade in Miss Cannon class with a karate suit on and a jerry curl. And the nigga put kung fu on me in the class. Johnny Waters, James Thomas, none of them niggas ever let me live it down. For the next 4 years, whenever I got into a roasting battle with somebody, the first thing a nigga would go to was, that's why your daddy came up to the school with a jerry curl and a karate suit on and the slippers and did a Jimmy Superfly Snooker karate kick off the desk on your ass. I had to hear that. This is why I have no sympathy for the African booty scratcher thing, why I'm so ruthless when it comes to the roasting. I had to, and it was true. It was true. When I call you an African booty scratcher, you're not supposed to get mad if you don't, unless you're really going around scratching people's ass. Now, when I say stuff like public defecation and eating dogs and makoko and things like that, that's when you really get mad and say xenophobia, because the truth hurts. So you ain't supposed to get mad at African booty scratch. You supposed to get mad when the truth hurts. The truth hurts. Niggas talk about how my daddy used to come to the school and put karate in the 6th grade at W.G. Sanders Middle School. The nigga came and put karate on me in the principal office.
You think you're tough, eh? You don't want to listen to a teacher. You want to fight? Go fight me.
Cause this nigga, I had a fight with a nigga. My daddy talking about I'm bullying a nigga. I'm not bullying this nigga. I'm fighting him cause the nigga picking on me cause you came to the other school and put karate on me. Trauma is real. Don't get me wrong. I don't hold no ill feelings towards my father today. I'm thankful because I can honestly say my father taught me how to fight, right? And that has gotten me out of some situations. But the fact of the matter is, what the nigga was doing today would be considered abuse. You don't kick no 9-year-old kid like that. You don't punch no 8, 10-year-old kid in the chest like that. You just don't do that. I think my daddy made light-skinned people look like a dog suit to me. You know the dog suit that the dog trainers put on, and when the dog sees somebody in that dog suit, he goes crazy. You look like the little light-skinned green-eyed nigga who used to kick my ass every day and tell me I can't talk to no girls on the phone and bought me some funny-ass shoes to wear to school. You remind me of this nigga. My daddy was also a prolific shit talker. Why you think I get up here and I talk shit so good? My daddy talks shit better than he do anything else. He still does to this day. And he will tell you the reason he talks shit is because his ass can cash the check. That's why I feel so comfortable coming up here saying whatever's on my mind and not fearing no consequence or repercussion. So I got to give him his flowers as well. I love my daddy, my little light-skinned karate daddy. Even my cousins used to say dumb shit. I had an auntie who's been married a couple of times, and I heard her children say that they would call the light-skinned stepdaddy daddy, but they wouldn't have called the dark-skinned man stepdaddy daddy because he was dark-skinned and the other nigga was light-skinned. And I'm very serious. I heard another cousin say that Prince was better than Michael Jackson because, well, at that time, Prince was more light-skinned than Michael Jackson. It was a whole light-skinned, it was a complex back in the 80s. And a lot of us who are older remember this very well. And it was not just my family. I knew certain girls whose families was particular about the young boys who tried to court them or date them based upon his complexion. They didn't want their daughters messing with them old black ass niggas over there. There were certain girls who told me I barely passed the color test in terms of getting into their parents' house to be able to sit down on the couch and talk to them. This is a reality. I don't want to start naming families' names out of Columbia, South Carolina, but there were several. Understand my mindset. When I come at light-skinned people, I don't feel like I'm attacking another group. I feel like I'm checking myself. I'm checking myself because I know what type of family I come from. I come from a very light-skinned family that happened to have had a couple of dollars too. The niggas was high yellow with some money. What the fuck type of stuff you think I heard about dark-skinned people? You don't never hear me come here and bust shots at niggas just because they black. No, I don't do that. Now, on my father's side of the family, my great-grandmother-in-law, she was dark-skinned. I had a lot of cousins that was dark-skinned. I never heard or experienced colorism on that side of the family. You know, you got 4 sides to your family. You got your mama's daddy side, your mama's mama side. Your daddy's daddy side, your daddy's mama side. So this is just my daddy's mama side I'm referring to. But being that my daddy raised me, and he had a closer connection with his mother's side of the family than his father's side of the family, that is what I basically grew up around. Some high yellow niggas with a couple of dollars. When I see light-skinned niggas, I don't look at them with hate or animosity. I look at them like this nigga might be related to me. Because I know my daddy was a dick-slinging dog. We be discovering niggas that's my daddy's child years after the fact. We be finding niggas in the penitentiary. We be finding people all over the place. It's a girl running around town. My little brother keep telling me if I ever run into her, don't mess with her. That's Derek's daughter. So if you shall ever hear me talk reckless about light-skinned people, again, please don't get offended. I'm just battling my own demons. You have to keep in mind, I'm half light-skinned. So when I talk shit about light-skinned people, I am battling my own demons. It's not about you. I'm half light-skinned.